You will always get the most recent update regarding the Pi network here firsthand. Greetings, this is the Cardano Insider. Please subscribe to our channel and share our video to show your appreciation for the hard work that has been put in. If you are frustrated because you can't perform KYC, you applied but haven't been validated yet, or your KYC process is still pending, then this update may be for you. If you applied but haven't been validated yet, then read on. First and foremost, there is a need for a greater number of KYC validators. It is now primarily dependent on the number of human validators that are present in each community for there to be an increase in the number of successful KYC validations. Therefore, if you have already passed the KYC verification process on the Pi network, you are strongly encouraged to submit an application to become a validator. Increasing the number of KYC ADA pioneers on the Pi network broadens the pool of potential validators. There may not be enough validators in your area, which could be one of the factors contributing to the lengthened duration of your KYC procedure. The core team has been putting in a lot of effort to scale up the Pi network's KYC process. However, there are additional aspects of scaling that are dependent on the participation of pioneers. These aspects include completing the KYC application process and applying to become validators. That is, once they know your customer, KYC, application has been approved, pioneers are eligible to apply to become validators to assist with the KYC process. To get things rolling, the network will invite a predetermined number of pioneers to the KYC procedure each day. This runs counter to what a few trailblazers have been writing to me about. They assert that the network only chooses new pioneers for the KYC process, completely ignoring the pioneers who came before. Randomness is preserved throughout the network's process of queuing work for validators. Increasing the number of KYC invitations is a straightforward technical process, which is why this decision was purposefully built into the system to prevent validator avidity and complicity. If it were simple, they would just send invitations to all of the people. However, before they can do that, they need to make certain that the high number of invitations will not result in bottlenecks that will slow down the process of bootstrapping and overall system scaling. As a result of the significant system improvements that the core team has made in scaling machine automation, they are now able to process a greater number of PiCoin KYC applications than before. Pi Network Know Your Customer validation is a localized process that relies on the knowledge and familiarity of local Pi Network KYC validators. This is necessary due to the diversity of languages and ID types that exist around the world. Therefore, in order to validate the Know Your Customer KYC applications of other pioneers and welcome them into the Pi Network KYC system, each country or region needs to have a sufficient number of validators. As a consequence of this, the processing of your Know Your Customer KYC application might be slowed down because there are fewer validators in your region. The members of the core team as well as the chat moderators are working tirelessly to validate KYC applications originating from bootstrap locations until a sufficient number of validators from those locations emerge. The system has been helped by these choices in covering those countries or regions that are still bootstrapping, and as a direct result, the number of countries or regions that have successfully bootstrapped is steadily growing. Up to this point, the PiCoin KYC system has bootstrapped the human validation workforce in 77 countries and regions, which collectively account for approximately 80% of the world's population. Where do we go from here with the Pi network KYC? The network will work to improve its validation algorithm in addition to improving the user experience and bootstrapping validation. This is done with the goal of increasing the amount of work that can be automated by machines and reducing the network's reliance on human validators. This will help scale the Pi network KYC solution to pioneers all over the world, regardless of where they are located or their background. As a final point of discussion, the Know Your Customer KYC infrastructure of the Pi network is continuously being upgraded, and technical bottlenecks are being eliminated along the way. Because of this, the network's capacity to process KYC applications has significantly increased, and the positive work will continue with the enthusiastic participation of pioneers. Subscribe and continue to check back for further updates.